Alright. You asked for it. Let me tell you, folks, I am one to deliver. So I'm going to talk about the Cornish buses. I'm only going to do the ones I actually know off by heart. I have a PDF open. Oh, PDF. Is it on here? Bus timetables, yes. Okay, so you guys can also see it. So, Penzance like Helston or something. I won't be reviewing that because I don't take it personally. But, if I take the bus, I'll review it myself. So, here we go. 14 and 18 we'll start off with, because this is a major bus service. So, they're really bad. Like, if I had a tier list, I'm not making one because I'm lazy. Like, if we had a tier list, this would be C tier. It used to be essential for my life, so I had to deal with it, but they're an inferior version of the fucking 14 and 18. Not the 14 and 18, the T1 and the T2. Because they were managed by a different company, and now they're so shit. They're so dog shit. They're terrible. They are always at least 20 minutes late. There's everyone on them. There's no room. The chargers don't work, and they claim to have free Wi-Fi. F tier. F tier buses right there. Genuinely god awful. Into the bin. Right, next. We're gonna go down 16 to 16A. Pretty good. I wouldn't say 16 and 17, by the way. 6, 7. What's it called? I would say, they're definitely middle of the road. B tier. These buses, they always come on time. They're pretty quiet. You know what you're getting with these, They're cheap. You know exactly where you're going with them. You know what I mean? Sent Austell to... No, okay, that's not one of mine. Right, we're going to keep going down. Truro to Stent Austell. So, the bus itself is fine, but you're going to St Austell, which is a shithole, right? St Austell, shithole. It's like Essex. Fuck St Austell. It's for spanners. But the bus itself, which is what we're rating, we're not rating how good it is. Middle of the road, B tier. It's not like the 14 or 18 where it's god awful. Right. Falmouth to Truro, A tier bus. This is an A tier bus right here. Because these are really quick. They're actually pretty quiet. And Falmouth is a nice place to go to. And Truro. And it's actually pretty quick. So overall, A tier bus. I would take it. But if we're talking S tier, we're going to go to Falmouth and Redruth. Now, I don't live in this area. Like, I won't say I live in any of the areas, obviously. But the Redruth bus, right? It's so fucking fast. Because no one's getting on at Redruth, right? To fucking Falmouth of all places, So, you gotta remember, like, if you're very quick, you're always on time and there's no one on there, you're gonna get an A tier. The only downside with this is it's always a single decker. But because of how little space it needs, I'm alright with it. And how fast it gets here. Right. Now we're going to scroll down to it. Oh, actually, there we go. The 40, the 40A, and the 40B. Shit tier buses. Shit tier. Worse than the 14 and the 18. They're always late. The route is so god awful. The only benefit is it goes through St Dave, which is where some of my mates live. But fuck that. Because none of the places besides Redruth are, like, actually fucking decent. And it's such a shithole. And the bus, like, from the 14 and 18, it takes, like, at most 50 minutes to get to Camborne. This one goes to Barncoose, which is half of Camborne. It takes an hour and a half. The only saving grace about the Truro to Barncoose is that it goes to the Barncoose Hospital. But Barncoose Hospital is a shithole. So, fucking G tier. Fuck off. Camborne to Barncoose, mid. I don't take it often. Troon to Redruth. Not a bad bus. Genuinely. Let me tell you, folks, the Troon to Redruth, it's not bad. It's not bad. It is a bit of a slow bus, but there's a lot of variation. And you never know. You might need it. Like, I got caught in pool one day. That shit's useful. So it goes for a lot of the dead areas, and it can get you if you, like, are in a pinch. So A tier. Right, we're gonna keep going down. Newquay Town Service. Right. I'm not gonna review all of them because I've only ever taken the 58 because my mate lives off the beaten path. F tier. Genuinely fucking god awful bus. It stops everywhere. It's a town service bus though, so I'm not gonna complain too much. 6767. I don't take that bus. Sorry. Plymouth. I've never taken these. But I'm only reviewing the ones I genuinely would take, like I have to take, or you know. So, oh, here we go. The 85, 86. All the next buses coming up are really important. So the 85 and the 86 go to a lot of fucking places. But to the core, you're going from Newquay to Truro. Or Truro to Newquay. You're going the opposite way, you right? Good bus. And it goes through a couple of, like, really hard areas. Because, like, there's very few buses that go to Crantock. And that's, like, a tourist area. So it's really, really useful for tourists. And it's normally a super quiet bus. And it's always on time. And it goes through Truro City. So it's super easy to catch. I'm going to give it a light A tier. Light. The 87. Just a little bit better than the 85, 86. Because it's a little... It goes through St Agnes, Perinsands, and Perranporth, which, what's it called, is very, very useful. But I don't think it's higher than the 80. I think they're equal. Now the 88, on the other hand, the 88, my beloved, I love you, the 88. Please, I love you. Now, I know it's weird that I'm just glazing the 88, but this bus is a fucking godsend because it's the fastest bus I can generally take, like to Newquay. Because I don't live in Red, but I don't live in, like, Truro either. Well, it's also the best, because it's quiet as hell. It's always a double-decker. It's always on time. But the only issue with the 88, the only issue I have, is two things. Actually, I have two. It runs every 2 hours. It's not that bad. You can get around it. And B, if it's on a school day, it has a school route, and you have to go through the fucking school. And that bumps up your time from, like, 50 minutes to 3 hours. Fuck that. 88 on a school route, F tier. 88 on a regular route, fucking S+ tier. My goats. So past this, there ain't gonna be a lot of more buses that I'm going to take. Or they're gonna be like similar, so I'm not gonna bother saying them. But yeah, we're getting to the 200s now. There are a couple more I can take. The 272, the Truro College. Useful. Genuinely useful ass bus. That shit can save your ass multiple times if you need it. It saved me a couple times, you know? Useful bus, but it's a very slow one. And it's normally a single decker. I'm gonna be a B tier. Alright. I think the rest of them are just generally, yeah. Newquay to Truro College, useful bus again. But you might as well take the 87, because the 87's quicker and easier. So, not bad, but it's not great. You know, it's not amazing. The rest of these we're looking at, like, college runs. Oh, the three, yeah, like, the majority of these I would just consider college buses. So I've never really took them. St Agnes to Redruth via Mount Hawke. Useful bus. Useful. But the issue is, they run on a 4-hour schedule. So they are a bitch. So I'm going to give them a D tier, but they're not bad if you catch one. But they're always fucking early, so I always miss them. Yeah, I think we're out of buses. I think... Unfortunately, guys, this is all the buses that generally matter. Oh, the PR... Alright, the PR1s. The PR1 and the PR1A. I'll go through this as the finale. So, these buses only go through Truro and Treliske. And they're not bad. They're actually really useful to getting to the other parts of Treliske. But the issue with these buses is, they cost extra. And they only go to Truro and 3 Milestone, which is, like, right next to Truro. Like, for reference... It goes Truro, then to the left, 3 Milestone, Chasewater, Scoria, Redruth, Camborne, shit like that. You literally only go for 3 Milestone and Truro with this, but you go into the deeper parts of Truro, which can be useful. Like, if you're going to go, like, to the town or something, it's a lifesaver. But it's not a bus I would usually take. Overall, PR1, solid A tier. Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm never doing this shit again, chat. Never, ever. 9 minutes. 9 minutes of trash. This video, F tier. Fucking hell.